Goodrich. I'm a member of the class of 2020. I'm a drama major with dance and anthropology minors, and I'm the executive director of Stage Femmes. And we just kind of support the students within the department.
I'm Belinda Bremner, and I am, depending on who you ask, 1/2 or 1/3 of the females in the class of 71. And because my name began with a B, I was the first woman graduate. And what am I? I'm an actor, I'm a director, I'm a writer, I am a retired university teacher. My parents knew the president, and they ran into him at a cocktail party, and he said, "What's Belinda doing?" And my mother said, "Good question." And he said, "Why doesn't she come to Kenyon?" And I had been living in Dublin. I had been going to London for the weekend, and I said, "Ohio?"
Right.
And we drove through Indiana, and we drove through most of Ohio. And just as you go from Licking County into Knox County, it turns into New England. The dorms weren't ready. And so the other half, or third, of the senior class, and I lived in Kenyon Inn, in the first room to the right as you go in, which we discovered a few years ago when we came back for a reunion. They had quite appropriately turned into the bar. What about you?
I had a pretty similar experience in that, like, I come from a high school that had 4,000 people at it, and so, like, my whole life was, like, big schools, big cities, and I only had heard of Kenyon because of John Green, and I was like, we'll visit. So when it finally came down to deciding, here was just sort of the better choice for a lot of different reasons. I keep joking that if I get a tattoo that's about Kenyon, it would be the play I directed sophomore year. We did The Moors by Jen Silverman through Stage Femmes, and it was one of those things that, as a sophomore drama major going through the crisis of, do I really want to do drama, it reinstilled my confidence that I was not only good at it, but that I could make good things with good people. And two of my now senior thesis partners I met doing that, and so it gave me a lot.
Another wonderful Kenyon memory coming, they all fled back, that would only happen at Kenyon. There were the other half or third of the senior class, and I hadn't had Chaucer and Milton. And so one of the teachers who lived just down said, "I'll do a tutorial for you." And there were 3 other guys who had missed it as well.
Yeah.
And so in the winter into spring, we would meet twice a week at his house. If we swept off the pond, swept the snow off the frozen, we went ice skating before, and then we would go in and have hot chocolate with generous dollops of peppermint schnapps in it. But where else do you have a teacher who says, "Fine, come on to my house"?